Good evening. We are sad to report the passing of Lady Martha Seagull, who passed away peacefully just short of her 92nd birthday. In a tribute to Lady Seagull, we have obtained footage from a short film made on her life, but never broadcast on television. The following interview, however, was broadcast on Radio Highland over 40 years ago, and the accompanying footage is of the day. In this excerpt, Lady Seagull is being interviewed at length by Brian Blanche from the Days and Ways series. This episode was first broadcast live from Portree Highland Games in 1962. We join the interview as Lady Seagull answers a question put to her by Brian regarding Archibald. Yes, Archibald was a companion and a friend who comforted me when I was attacked by a jackdaw looking for cheese. He remained much a part of my life until I needed no more convincing that his mental state was, let me say, verging on small talk from the corridors of a lunatic asylum. Lady Seagull, when did he first throw budgie seed up your skirt? Well, it was around late summer, perhaps, on the waning of the harvest moon, that he used to talk to me in a dialect most suspect before casting these wayward seeds up my thighs. Did you ever request his non-participation? Only once. You see, to make a point and most abundantly clear, I used to be a ravenous gull in my past life. My dear father Ernest said, as a child, I used to poo on his shoulder when he was eating pomme de frette, and I would clamber onto sheer rock faces as opposed to building sandcastles when we were at the seaside. I loved fish, and would extend my elbows out in an orderly but peculiar fashion. Archibald had known of this since our first liaison by the harbour in Grimsby, when I was 17. I liked his bow tie, and he was overwhelmed by my loose-fitting flannel vest. He paid me a handsome sum, I believe 2 guineas in total. Do you regret meeting Archibald? No, not at all. He taught me how to hem my skirt and call out to passing horses. Horses? Yes, they have 4 legs and blow their noses without the need for handkerchiefs. Yes, I suppose. Lady Seagull, you were once accused of being a witch. Is there any truth in this? Excuse me, a bitch or a witch? A witch. I'm not sure where that came from. I once burned a steak and my cat left home after I hit it with a broom. But apart from some alchemy, which is a hobby of mine, and the wearing of a black pointed hat during periods of inclement weather, I can't understand why people would draw that assumption. And Lady Seagull, may I ask, were you and Archibald married? Oh yes, we got married. We got married after 19 years. Well, we were separated for 19 years. He first proposed to me when I was 19. 19 years later we got married, and then 19 years later we got married. No, he proposed to me when I was 19. We were together for 19 years, and then we were separated for 19 years, and then we're back together for 19 years. It's incredible, isn't it, to think you've been back together for a further 19 years in life. Yes, I think so too. Yes, Archibald was a lovely man indeed. I mean, everybody said we were such a grand couple together. I mean, he was never seen outside without the kilt on, you understand. He was a charming gentleman, he really was, and I miss Archibald. He was. I'm very fond of the memories of Archibald, but you know, I think about Archibald and it brings a wee bit tear to my eye on occasion because Archibald was, well, Archibald was Archibald was a woman.